Hello everyone, this is Sagarika from Campus Technology, a portfolio company of Times Internet. So let me just start the presentation. So today I'll be sharing with you all the career opportunities that you have after completing BCom or a Bachelor of Commerce. So we'll have a brief understanding of the term BCom. The Bachelor of Commerce or BCom is an undergraduate course covering subjects such as commerce, accountancy, finance, economics, management, etc. India, being a huge country, has a number of good colleges offering BCom degree. These colleges have a blend of excellent faculty and educational resources like digital libraries, workshop, placement, etc. While listing each of them would cover the entire presentation, I have mentioned five distinguished colleges across the nation. So, as you can see, we have something like the St. Joseph's College of Commerce, which is located in Bangalore. Yeah, St. Xavier's College. We have the Loyola College in Chennai, Delhi University, Nasi Monji College of Commerce and Economics, and Mumbai. I have mentioned just five, but you're free to explore the other colleges offering this course. So you see the common BCom courses available in our country. We have BCom in accounting and finance, in applied economics, in banking and finance, business administration, foreign trade management, marketing, travel and tourism management, tax procedure and practice. So I have mentioned 10 career options that you can choose after completing your Bachelor of Commerce. So as an accountant, you will help business markets make critical financial decisions by collecting, tracking, and correcting the company's finances. You would be responsible for financial audits, reconciling bank statements, and ensuring a proper detailing of financial records. Next, we have business analyst. As a business analyst, you would be required to analyze market trends, customer demands, requirements, current conditions, future fluctuations, which means assessing risk factors, etc., to make informed and profitable decisions. As a cashier, you would be required to record transactions, the money received, sent, etc. As a tax policy analyst, you would be required to research and develop the various taxation policies and legislation advise office and legislation. You would be required to advise the official bodies on the implementation of policy. You would also be reviewing and verifying the accuracy of financial records. As an auditor, you would be assessing and scrutinizing the accuracy of financial records and ensure that the company's data complies with the current tax laws. As a foreign trade operations, you would be handling uh, the current foreign markets which are lucrative. You would be searching for the foreign investment prices, etc. As an insurance manager, you would be dealing with corporate insurance, health insurance, life insurance. As an insurance manager, you would be responsible for total benefits, analyzing the total benefits, the coverage policies, money allocations, etc. And as usual, you can be a teacher based on your personal preference. Next, I have given some of the specialized skills that are expected of BCom graduates. Being a technical field, you would be required to showcase some of these skills at your workplace. And if you don't have this, it's time to gear up and develop expertise in this so that you can land in your dream job. So, number one, we have the numeracy skills, analytical abilities, then we have the problem solving attitude. So, numeracy skills and analytical abilities mostly based because you have to deal with numbers. There are a lot of data and you have to assess them, analyze them, scrutinize them for the company. Problem solving attitude, as a person in the financial sector, you would be facing a range of problems on a daily basis. So, you must have the attitude of problem solving and dealing with problems efficiently. Interpersonal skills means communication skills and how you deal with other people and how other people deal with you. So, you should know how to communicate your ideas to others and get a well advanced information about whatever you want to know. Proficiency and MS Excel, of course, it's a needed skill because you would be entering your data on Excel sheet, making calculations, keeping the record of your employees, the transactions that have occurred, everything in MS Excel. And finally comes expertise in time management. Sometimes being in the financial sector can seem to be overwhelming, and for that you need to have excellent time management skills which would help you to manage your time efficiently and also relieve stress. I have next mentioned some of the biggest companies that hire or are always on a lookout for BCom graduates. You can see the name Deloitte, PwC, which is PricewaterhouseCoopers, Capgemini, Genpact, Amazon, Accenture, KPMG, Cisco, Wipro, etc. These are some of the top companies that I have mentioned, and I'm sure there are a lot of more companies who are out there hiring BCom graduates, and you can definitely choose those companies. So, as you can see, I have listed down some courses that you can do after completing your BCom course, that is Bachelor of Commerce course, for gaining better opportunities or lucrative opportunities. So first you can see is financial modeling course, which is basically a practical skills related course which will enhance your ability in portfolio management, project finance, etc. It will help you develop expertise in computing, forecasting, and estimating financial data. You will get a basic idea of relevant formulas and sophisticated computer tools. Company secretary is usually a 3-year course which can go up to 5 years depending on the exam clearance time taken by the student. For this, you will first have to give a CSEET exam, which is basically a company secretary executive entrance test, which is conducted 4 times a year. You can find the details of the eligibility, the fees, etc. on the website of Institute of Company Secretaries of India. This course will train you to handle the legal aspects of firm, including tax returns and record keeping. And this is a very, very lucrative field for anyone desiring to give a 3 years more to this course would definitely find a successful career ahead waiting for them. Next, we have cost accounting, which is designed to help the participants become intelligent users of cost information for computing cost of the product, process, project, or activity. You would be involved in controlling and managing the cost and develop decision making abilities related to pricing, buying, profit planning, budgeting, etc. You can also go for a postgraduate diploma in management if you're someone who has always wanted to work in the management sector, and this course is equivalent to an MBA degree. As a person from a commerce background who has always been interested in digital market, you can go for the number of online courses available and do a comprehensive course on digital marketing, which is basically a certificate course, and it will give you a comprehensive idea of the SEO practices and the various ways of writing good contents. Thank you for watching. Hope you all like my video, and I will meet you soon.